What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with a review, swatches, and a tutorial using the new Natasha Denona Cranberry eyeshadow palette. Here's the packaging for this new 5-pan eyeshadow palette that was launched as a part of her holiday collection. You all know Natasha Denona has been hitting us in the head with the new releases. She just launched a new mini palette, she launched a new large pan palette, camel palette not that long ago, and now she's here with the cranberry palette. So it's safe to say Natasha Denona is not slowing down anytime soon. This palette retails for $48, and like I said, there are 5 different eyeshadows in this palette. Each pan contains 0.08 ounces of product with a total weight of 2.5 grams. So there are 4 new colors in this palette, and then there's 1 existing shade. So the shade on the end, Nude, is a repeat from the holiday palette last year. This one is the 02 Aries palette. But the other 4 are new colors. So as you all can see, the theme of this palette is a cranberry theme. So it's gonna have those cranberry colors. There's a pink shade in here, and then there's also a bronzy color in here. In my opinion, there's not a lot of different looks that you're gonna be able to get with this palette. Maybe tops 2 to 3 looks at the max. If you wanna pair this with other eyeshadow palettes, you can, just to diversify the look. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into swatches of this palette, and then following that, I will do the eye demo for this palette. All other details about what's on my face are listed down below. So I hope that you all enjoy. The first thing that I'm going to do is take this blending brush. This is a Tom Ford number 13 brush and the color Sakura. My eyeshadow literally just fell out of the pan. I'm going to go in with the color Sakura and then kind of tilt the palette down so my eyeshadow doesn't fall. I'm going to take this above my crease, and this is going to be my transition color. So back and forth, I'm going to deposit this color and blend it out. Okay. So back and forth. I don't want this to be super opaque, but I want it to look about how it looks now. This didn't have a lot of fallout, which is good. Now I'm going to take the same brush in the color Blossom very carefully. I'm so surprised this color fell out. I don't know. It wasn't broken. It came out of the pan in a perfect square. But I'm going to take this color and apply this on the outer crease. On the lid, deposit that color. So I'm just going to build this up and then bring it up to the crease. I am getting a little bit of fallout with this one. So just pack that on. This color is very sheer, so I may have to switch brushes in a second. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take a Wayne Goss 02 brush. This brush is a little bit more concentrated, and I'm going to try to build up this color a little bit more. This color looks kind of bruised on my complexion, but we're going to keep going. So build it up on the outer corner. Let's bring it in some, and then I'm going to take the tip of the brush and diffuse that color out. You may even have to go back with your original blending brush just to make sure everything is seamless. So I'm trying to build up this color, and it's going on just a bit splotchy. So I'm building and I'm building and I'm building, trying to get it to be fully opaque, but it is taking me a minute. And I'm going back and forth between that Wayne Goss brush and just a clean MAC 224 to blend out the edges, just to keep this look really diffused. But it is taking me a good bit just to get this look seamless. Okay, I think that looks okay. So I'll spend some time building it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on now. If the color is not fully opaque by now, it's not gonna get there. So I have a Smith 253 brush, and I'm going to dip into the color Nude. So I am going to pop that color on the inner corners and blend it over. Then I'm gonna leave all of this space blank. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this around on the lower inner corner as well. And same brush, and I'm going to pick up Daisy, that pinkish type color, and I'm going to pat that on the lid. So I'm going to take that a good ways across the eye, but I'm just going to use packing motions to deposit this color. And this is really a pressed glitter, so it's going to take a minute to pack on. It's really going on sheer at first, but then it builds up to a more opaque color. But I'm going to take this on my lid and up to the crease, and right where that crease color is meeting the lid, I'm just going to take the brush back and forth to diffuse that color so there's no lines of demarcation, and then also make sure to blend it with the inner tear ducts color. Once you have that blended out, you see I still have a little bit of a space here, so I'm just going to go in with the color Botanic, and I'm going to take that right in that center space that I left open and blend it over to meet both colors. That color on my lid actually looks like I just have like a gap here. It's not blending well with this look, so I'm just going to go back with Daisy and pack Daisy over that color because that wasn't turning out how I wanted it to. So I'm going to go back in with this color and pack it on a little bit more and blend over that space where I left open. So now I'm going to do liner and lashes and add a few finishing touches to my face, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go in with my pencil brush and back with Sakura, and I'm going to put that on the center. Okay, so here is the final eye look. So my final thoughts on this palette are, I personally do not like it. The two deeper colors here, I found that they really kind of gave me a problem building them up as well as in performance. They're on my eyes now. My eyes are slightly burning from them. And I know that sometimes when you're using red or purple dyed eyeshadow, some people have more of a sensitivity to it than others. It depends on the formulation for me. Sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. It's not always something that's going to happen for me. But this palette did bother my eyes. I did have to go over certain areas a few different times because my eyes would not stop watering. But aside from that, I don't love the color selection of this palette. I feel like if you got the 5-pan holiday palettes from last year, I do prefer those. I feel like these are the same premise as this. This one is not as pigmented as these, and it does not apply the same. These glide on a lot smoother. I feel like these are just a lot more sheer in general. I had to pack it on to get it to the next level. I just think it's okay. It's not the worst palette that I've tried from her brand, but it's far from the best. Also, I feel like these colors have been done already within her line. The only color that I feel like is more unique is the pinkish color, but I'm not the biggest fan of pink anyways, so I totally could skip this palette if I didn't already buy it for this video. So that's everything. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you all plan on picking up this palette? And I will talk to you all in my very next video. Smooches. Bye.